A Cooking Thing has been kicking around for a full year now, so to celebrate, we're gonna do a no-bake cheesecake in homage to our very first video on key lime pie, which you should watch after this as a trip down memory lane, and also to compare to see how far we've come together. The similarities between key lime pie and cheesecake are, like this channel and you suck at cooking, quite painfully obvious. I'm just forced to kind of inject more energy into my delivery because I'm boring and mainstream. Gross. Also, they both have graham cracker crust. The pies, not the channels. Well, I don't know, maybe they do. Before, I was caveman-esque in my approach. Just look at me, using a Ziploc bag and a club. Now, I'm refined. So I just dumped the package of graham crackers directly on the cutting board and then crumbled them awkwardly. Look at that. How you like them apples, Gordon Ramsay? See how unrefined my technique was back then? Mixing the graham crackers and 3 tablespoons of melted butter with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and a dash or 2 of cinnamon directly into our springform pan makes so much more sense than carefully mixing them in a bowl. Lame. What was I even doing back then? Patting it out with a cup? That's dumb, you silly little truffle. What did I do this time? Never mind that. Goes into the fridge to firm up now for at least 30 minutes, or until the world slowly freezes over for the next Ice Age sequel starring Ray Romano and Luigi, which, hey, that's another reference to my original carne asada video. Memories. By the way, we don't waste food in this house, so that's why the tortillas came out looking so bad in that video. I screwed them up. Don't think about it too hard. So for starters, we're gonna put 2 building blocks of cream cheese from Philadelphia, a city famous for always being sunny when they mercilessly beat up a Canadian hitchhiking robot, alongside 1/2 cup of white sugar. We want that nice and creamed together, so we're doing it by hand, the least efficient way possible. Now, for key lime pie, we did bake it technically, but that ain't right for this cheesecake, so we skip that and go straight to the main event, whipped cream, which I famously whipped by hand in the key lime pie video. You know, should I whip this cream by hand for old time's sake? No, because I have a stand mixer. I should be sponsored by KitchenAid, by the way. Why does no one ever return my emails or calls? Anyway, to the stand mixer goes 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 3 tablespoons of a confectioner's sugar, and a splish splash of vanilla extract, the exact same way I did all those years ago. Only this time we're taking about 2/3 of our whipped cream and folding it menacingly into our creamed cheese. It's gonna take some commitment, but if we keep folding until it's all smooth and there are no more lumps, then we got it. Just like my waistline when I finally retire all the baked goods many years and millions of subscribers from now. Alright, let's get that crust back out into the limelight and spread that mess all into that springform pan, like the professional Claire Saffit's ex-dessert person we are. Into the fridge you go for 6 to 8 hours, which gives us enough time to take our cheesecake to the next level by adding fruit, which literally no one has ever done before. That's right, history in the making right here on A Cooking Thing. And we make history every week, also food. So subscribe or you'll have FOMO. That's lightning sounds. Okay, this basically works for just about any fruit, but we're gonna do straws for some reason. I'm gonna cut a few up just so that they're a little bit more manageable, but you know, some fruits you don't have to do that. Maybe about 1.5 cups or so. I don't know how to measure an amount of straws. Leave me alone. Into a sauce pot on medium heat they go, with a cup of water and about 1/2 cup of sugar. Let it all come together right now over your baby, famous artwork by former Beatle Ringo Starr. I don't know if I can actually show your baby, so here's my version of it. Yeah, looking good. I do love your baby. Okay, 10 or so minutes, depending on how syrupy you want that business, and it's all good. Let's let it cool completely in the fridge if you have to until it's time to serve. Final steps, we present our masterpiece. And as one last little homage to the key lime pie video, let's take an old bag, fill it with the whipped cream, snippy snip the tippy tip, and oh no, this is not working anywhere near as good as the last time. Let's be honest too, the last time looked, we'll call it evocative. Definitely evoked a particular emoji. Well, who cares? Let's get it on a plate and drizzle on that straw baby sauce. Don't forget your lactate pills though, cause this is like almost exclusively dairy. Just look at that. Have I gotten worse at this? No, it's the children who are wrong. Anyway, thanks for joining us on this wild and chaotic adventure this past year. Stick around and I'll make you your own Kringleberry surprise pie next year. I know it's your favorite. Definitely didn't just make it up on the spot. I don't know what I'm doing.